can I say where we know each other?
Sure.
Yeah, we've been in recovery together for years.
You for almost over 40 years, right?
Yeah, 43 years.
Wow. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we met each other at like 7 a.m. meetings above the bank over there. That was a good meeting.
They shut those down during COVID.
I know. That was heartbreaking. That was one of the most
we still did live meetings every day during COVID. We moved from the bank. There was about 15 of us who moved from the bank, and we got into the Palisades Playhouse, which now is burned down during the fire. But it was kind of a pirate group, and I mean, for me, I said this when we came in, and I said, I don't care what happens. I'm going to a meeting every day.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats. And I know this disease will kill me.
Right.
Like if I don't treat it, which means going to meetings every day, it's just bad for my life. So for me, it was survival. And then, that the opportunity to help another alcoholic, that's the secret sauce of the meetings. And that's what keeps us all sober and keeps us, from self-will.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you get reminded. I mean, I go to meetings and I get reminded that other people, I hate to say exist, but just that other people are, just that I'm not alone, I think, I get I see faces, I'm like, oh yeah, I care about this person. They care about me. It's like, for some reason in my addiction, it's like there's a part of me that forgets that people care about me and that I care about them. And so, but when I go to meetings, it's like it immediately fills that whole backlog in, but I have to go and kind of recharge that battery a lot. Welcome to Tennessee.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw you were with Kid Rock.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, dude. That freaking, he used to have cocaine and oysters. I'm like, that's a meal. That's a meal, dude. That's an aphrodisiac, I think.
Yeah, I'm saving a seat for him still.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's one of a kind, man. His brother only has one leg, too. You know that?
I met his brother, Bill.
I think he got the vaccine, but that's just me. But anyway, he had 2 a few years ago. That's all I'm saying.
But he lost his leg when he was a kid. At around the same time, my cousin Teddy lost his leg. And both of them became ski racers. So they were the top. I think my cousin Teddy was the number 2 slalom skier on one leg. And he was also very proficient. So they became friends. So that was interesting.
So he knows your cousin?
Yeah, he grew up with him.
And they were in like a special division or no, just normal division?
What do they call the
Paralympics?
Paralympics.
I didn't know Billy was a Paralympian. I know he's a great golfer. I mean, they're just they're hilarious.
How does he golf? Because he doesn't, his leg is cut off so high, he can't really use a prosthetic.
I don't know. They had it, I know a lawnmower. Somebody hit him with a lawnmower. Look at that right there.
Yeah, wow. His father ran him over with a tractor.
Yeah. Oh.
And
just put him in timeout. But yeah, he's phenomenal, and he has the best sense of humor. I'm just joking. I know both those guys super well, and they've been great like neighbors in Nashville. And Kid Rock, Bobby, he's done a lot of nice stuff for me over the years and stuff like that, and includes me in things. And we were just texting the other day. He's got a big heart,
Yeah, well, he spoke very highly of you.
He's a nice guy. I saw you were with Bill Lee too, our governor.
Yeah. Yeah, I met him he did a fireside chat with me about a year ago at the governor's conference, and we really bonded. He's a good guy, and he works with both sides on the legislature. He's got a great relationship, and he's done a bunch of good stuff in this state. He's gotten, he's on top of fluoride. They got really good SNAP waiver. So I think they've got probably one of the best SNAP waivers. The SNAP waiver is the food stamp waiver. So you can't spend food stamp dollars on sodas or candy, but they also have sugar content, and they have corn syrup content.
Oh, here in Tennessee?
So I think they're the only state that has that now, and they've also banned food dyes. They banned a couple of them, and they're going to ban the rest of them now.
And what did we finding out with food dyes? Like,
well, the food dyes, we've now, we've told the companies they got to get rid of all of them. There's 9 of them. And the worst 4 we already banned. But the other 5, I think by the end of this year, everybody should have stopped using them. And then we approved 4 new vegetable dyes so that they can replace them with, something healthy. So we did that through FDA. We're working with the industry to make sure that they can do it, but they've been very, very cooperative. Most of them, about 40% of the industry, came to us, including the entire ice cream industry, came to us and said, we want to do this, but, help us. So we're working very closely with them, and they're all getting rid of it. I mean, we should have gotten rid of it a long time ago. The Europeans don't allow it. Canada doesn't allow it. Other countries don't allow it. You can buy Fruit Loops in this country that are just loaded with chemicals, and you can buy, same company makes Fruit Loops for Canada and Mexico that don't have the chemicals.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's a kid on TikTok, and he was eating Fruit Loops, and then his poop was glowing in the dark. You see that? I'm like, dang, that thing will swim upstream. That's crazy. I mean, but yeah, some of it definitely seems bonkers. And what did you say about fluoride?
Tennessee has a law that where the water district has to inform the public about it. But fluoride is crazy because we know it reduces IQ. There's no question. The National Toxicology Program has done a meta-analysis, and they can, it's dose related. So every milligram of fluoride that you add reduce your IQ more.
God.
And it doesn't work systemically. It was put in the 40s. And because it does help with tooth decay, but the effect is all topical. And back then they didn't have fluoride toothpaste, they didn't have fluoride mouthwash. Now we do. The parents can get the fluoride for their kids, and they don't. When you put it in systematically, it destroys your bone mass, it destroys your thyroid.
So it's horrible for us.
It's horrible, and it destroys IQ. So I mean, if you have kids, would you rather them cavities or lower IQ?
Yeah, I'd rather have them have cavities. I'd rather have holes in their teeth than holes in their ideas or whatever.
Right. But the European nations have banned it, and there has been no increase in cavities. So, it doesn't make any sense for us to be putting it in.
And yeah, this is the bill known as the Tennessee Fluoride-Free Water Act, prohibits public water systems in Tennessee from adding fluoride or any fluoride-containing compounds to drinking water intended for human consumption, and bans the sale of bottled water with added fluoride. So we don't have fluoride in our water here?
Well, there is natural fluoride in a lot of water. It comes from the geology. So
but we're not adding more.
Right. We're not adding it.
Nice, dude. Yeah, because what if you're trying to think of something and you have 2 sips of water and then you're like, God, I can't even, now I'm screwed. Your parents send you to take a test and they give you a bottle of water and you're like, God, I don't have a chance now.
Subscribe to PodShots for daily podcast moments.